Tunia topic dingin percentage election based question veki dote na elections. First question. In an election, candidate X got 70% of the overall valid votes. If 20% of the overall votes were declared invalid and the total number of votes is 6,40,000, then find the number of valid votes polled in favor of the candidate. Chilaya hi election election la hi total hi 100% tete diute na total hi 100% itiwale ele chila hi pihai if 20% of the overall votes were declared invalid chila hi 20% pa hi invalid ta so ele ama ho hi kisimta lo dina ele abanting apiatia X got 70% of the overall valid votes na ele chila hi pihai 20% ku invalid ahile valid izanum de hai 80% mo silna so valid hi 80% vote silin abanting le pia X got 70% of the overall valid votes na chilaya valid hola ahe X and 70% votes amuditi na so X and 70 amuding aile and the total number of votes is 6,40,000. Then find the number of valid votes polled in favor of the candidate. Chilaya here 80% la here X and 70% amuchilana. X and 70% amula a honey hold here. Find the number of valid votes polled in favor of the candidates. Chila 70% X here vote is that a mommy hold so total votes is that 6,40,000 na 100% or 6 lakhs 100% to 6,40,000 to ki bagsila na ele to hi X in vote amu ho hi is that the time is that the hai chila ya first pena hi 70% of the valid votes ati sila na so 70% of ipi hai 70% of valid votes is that hai 80% na ele 80% to ya kuna ila wa total votes ha ki pansa sila na total votes to 6,40,000 ele che hui za deta 70 by 100 into 80 by 100 into 6,40,000 ele zat de hai chua hi 0 ni ito 0 ni cancel theo chua 0 ni kin ito 0 ni cancel theo na ele zat de tai che 8432 8648 51 na ele 7 to 14 7 1 is 78 7 5 or 35 ele 0 1 0 ni kiwan na so X in a vote mo hai 3,58,400 option A or Tunabana question number 2. In an election, two candidates participated. Winner got 70% votes and won by 16,000 votes. Find the total number of votes. Election was a election hi candidate niyam de teacher. Ele azopa hin winner hin 70% amudina azopa let's do it let's hi percentage hi take the total to 100% hichilana in terms of percent I say deula 100 la hi azo 70% amwa le loser achi za thita 30% na chipa chi hi loser na question apiatia the winner got 70% votes and won by 16,000 chichu ya le chila 16,000 hi 16,000 votes in azawati silana ahile loser sanga azo lalpa sanga he 16,000 a votes tam zali tina cha chi chu ya le ye saina hai chi chu hi le chila 16,000 hi amani a vote muzan han difference tina sila na a difference han ko 16,000 hi de ele tun percentage akuna in difference beki rote chite ni difference is at the in terms of percentage a difference han ko 40% ni sila na ele chi ko ile pi hai percentage a difference han ko 40% na ele in terms of votes I say va le jan hai 16,000 na 16,000 so 40% hai 16,000 to ki bangli tina ta sila na ele is at 410 44 or 16 0 0 0 ele 10% of 4,000 hi le toy hani hold do de chu hai 100% hi hold do ngai u chila na so 100% a hi za de tai 100% ye hila ma hi into 10 na ele chichu ya le 100% so tlakar ko into 10 hi le chilang jong hi into 10 ti va le za de tai 40,000 no ele total number of votes se 40,000 hi ta then question number 3 in an election two candidates participated winner got 80% votes and won by 4,200 find the total number of votes let's see ito question number 2 tabang din na chiwa jong hi total 100 ila wale 100% iti wale chiwa he winner pa ko ni jan amwa 80% votes na winner hin 80% votes amule loser a chiza deta 20% na aile amani difference chilaya mani difference is at 80 minus 20 60% na aile a difference and his 60% hele pili ta hai 60% of the votes behind chilaya in terms of votes such a difference 4,200 chilo na 4,200 talking about there aile 610 or 60 67 or 42 0 0 iti wale तो 100% आ जाता है 100% आहे 10 into 10 100 चलो ना so langkat langjong into 10 iti wale izan hai 7,000 option C abana question number 4 there were two candidates in an election 8% of the voters did not cast their votes the winning candidate secured 48% vote of total votes and won by 1,100 find the total votes ahi le behind chilaya jong hi chilaya jong hi mini election kite de na ele chilaya 100% la hi pta 8% did not cast their votes ati chila na chichile 100 la hi mi gin hin vote api lo de ama hosi si hin vote akhi lo de ta cha ele winning candidate in exam motia azopa in 48% of the votes 48% of the total votes ati chila na so 100 la ko na he 48% he winning candidate winner azopa chana muding aile and won by 1,100 votes ati sila na aile to he 8% vote hi kisimta lo na vote a hi lo 48% hi le azopa na muna aile loser in izat na mudita loser he aile 100 la ko na 48 to 8 ila do wala izat hai 100 la ko na 48 plus 8 56 na aile 100 la ko na 56 ila do wala izat hai 44 na so loser will get 44% aile azol pa in 44% of the votes amuta sa ai le to chip hai winner pa in 1100 votes a zo ti chila na so chi zo hi amani difference ki dio ai le percentage ko na zo hi difference ve ki do le chu is that the time 48 minus 4%, 44 ayale 4% na. So 4% who 1100 to ki bangdi taslan na. Ele 4 1 is 4 itivale 4 2 are 8, 3 in hand, 4 7 are 28, 2 in hand, 4 5 are 20. Ele 1% are 275 ahile 100% ahi jadita into 100 chila na. So 0.200 equal to 27,500. 100% ahi total to 27,500 option C. Tuna bana question number 5 na. There were two candidates in an election. 10% of the voters did not cast their votes. 60 votes were found invalid. The winning candidate got 47% of the total votes and won by 308 votes. Find the number of voters enrolled. Na. Ele chiwa hi pihai. Chila jang hi total 100% ticket hote na. Ele ama total hi 100% hi le. Chila ila hi a vote hi lo hum mi jan hai 10% ati chila na. So 10% hin vote a hi lo dia not voted. Ele abana pihai 60 votes were found invalid na. Ele chila hi vote som gum hi invalid hai na. 60 votes were found invalid. Chizo ting le winning candidate got 47% of the total votes. Ele 100 total 100% la ko na ko winning candidate pa 47% amudi ele and won by 308 votes. Ele chila hin khatwe veta deute ele to hi loser pa azo lo pa hi za edita loser ama hi hold up masat deute nas ele chi khatwe veta deute winner winner to loser deute na ele winner hin izan amwa azo pa hin 47% of the votes amu chila na 47% of the votes amwa ele vote izan azo 300 votes in a zo 308 votes in a zo yati chila na 308 chicho hile chila ya winner pa ko na he minus 308 equivale loser pa votes imu chila na so chicho pi hai 47% minus 308 tina chila na loser pa votes mu hai so loser pa he 47 minus 347% 47% minus 308 chi ko hedina ele tun chi khat ve ki dele chen chilaya vote munlia ki home khan si he chilaya 10% hito chilaya 60 invalid votes hito 47% winner pana mu hito 47% minus 308 loser pana mu zo si he ele chiwa munlia ki home khan vote zo si he igop home wale chilaya total 100% to hen ki bang di sila na so chichu 80 je deu hai 10% plus 60 plus 47% 47% plus 47 minus 47% minus 308 will be equal to 100%. Ele tun percentage so tum se he plus ko mute 47 plus 47 94 94 plus 10 104% na ele chila 60 to minus 308 la hizat mu de hai 308 minus 60 248 na equal to 100%. तो 100% को लंखत लंगाई ट्रांसफर हुआ ले माइनस देता चला ना so 4% will be equal to 248. Oh, ai le to hi 4% a hi 248 a hi le ai honi hol do deu chu pi hai. Total chi zat tai. Total hi 100% itiu chila na. So total a hi 100% chi pen hi hol do deu na. Ai le 4% a 248 a hi le 100% a chi zat di tai. 4 into a hi lo wa le chi tin bolo te 4 1 is 4. 4 6 are 24, 4 2 are 8 na, kaya cancel uta. Ele to chu 1% a hi 62 ta sila na. 1% a 62 a hi le 100% a hi na dinga chu into 100 na. Ele 62 jang hi into 100 iti wa le is at 6200 oh. This is total vote chide. Si khat si khat hi alternative method khat be ki uta na. Or ele tun chiwa hin yo le chun chi na hop khan zo ting le chilai chana he na chilai chana he la zo ting le pi hai chilai percentage ho si si he anu ya percentage ho si si ho this aki hom kan ho si si he chothum hi plus ho le chun 47 plus 47 plus 10 94 104% chila na 104% ai le achunga chilaya 100 to hen amani difference law le chun minus 100% na ti wale 4% hi jing chila na ai le ama hi pi hai chilaya percentage chilawa number 10 ni hi solve ki nawle chen na khat hi plus ya chi plus ya chilaya 308 ni minus chila na so chiten ni chu solve huwa le zat hai 308 minus 60 240 eta direct ai la jing thiau cha so 4 1 is 4 4 6 are 24 4 2 are 8 ele 100% a chi zat ta 6200 na to question number 6. There are two candidates in an election. 7,500 voters did not cast their votes. 75% of casted votes are valid. Winning candidate won by 2,250 votes. And losing candidate got 18% of the total votes. Find the total number of votes. Ai chila hi pi hai. Chiwa jang hai. Total 100% ticket ule chen oh. Aile first asa hi pi 7,500 did not cast their votes. Aile chiwa 7,500 ho hen votes api lo ahi lo din na. Abanting le 75% of the casted votes are valid. Aile a valid is 75% hi ale. A valid is 75% hi le invalid is at the hai. Invalid so 25% invalid disala na. Abanting le next ahe and losing candidate got 18% of the total votes. Aile chilaya azawlal pa hin 18% amudi na. Aile winning candidate in izat amudi tai. Aile azaw pa hichwa hin vekit election winner abanting le loser me. Aile azawlal pa hin 18% amu chila na. Azawlal pa hin 18% amua amani vote chiza na ki 2,250 na. Chichoyle chila loser pa ko na he plus 2,250 iti wale winner pa vote muza chui mudeu chila na. So azaw pa hin 18% of the total votes plus 2,250 chihi he disa winning candidate azaw pa he aile to chihi pi tai aile to chiwa he percentage ho si he percentage ho si he so full chen so thum hi er over le zan 18 plus 18 36 plus 25 50 61% na ele chila 61% hi to total 100%. 100% pa hi a difference is hai 39% na 39%. Ele 39% pa hi icha to ki pi to ki bang de tai. Ele tu number 10 ni hi. So 10 hi solve kit nole chun. Ani hana plus chila na. So 7,500 plus 2,250. Is that the time? 9,750 na. Ele check is that the 3 1 is 3, 3 3 are 9, 3 3, 3 2 are 6, 3 5 are 15, 0. 13, 2 are 26, 6 in hand 13 into 5, 65, 0 na. So 1% are here 250,000 na. Ele 1% are 250 hile 100% hi na dinga hi pi hitai 100% hi na dinga khu into 100 na. So lang khat lang jang hi into 100 iti wale is that hitai 250 into 100 25,000 oh. Option C ji hi de ya na. तो अब आना क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 भी होते हो. In an election there were 3 candidates A, B and C. 10% of the eligible voters did not vote. Out of those who voted, 45% voted for A, 35% voted for B, and the remaining 20% voted for C. 30% of the votes polled for A and 20% of the votes polled for B were deemed invalid, while all the votes polled for C were deemed valid. If A got 882 more valid votes than B, how many valid votes did C receive? Ahile chiwahi piha mi thumum dina ABC. Ahile 10% of eligible voters did not vote ati sila na. Chichu yale a vote lo ha jang he o. Chila 10% ho he vote a hi lo deu na. Abanting le out of those who voted 45% voted for A. Elector hi lang khala chi iti zo he de ya. Elector hi a vote ho si sila ati cho. Ele 10% in vote hi lo le izan itai mo 90% ho hin votes api deu na. Ele hichla 90% vote pe hola ahi 45% hin a vote no A ading a hi deu tina cho. Ele A hin 90% la khu A in 45% amu dina. Aban le 35% voted for B. Ele chola ahi B hin 35% amu kid. Aban ting le and the remaining 20% voted for C na. Remaining 20% voted for C. Chichu le chila 90 hola ahi 90% la khu C hin 30% amu ditina cha. Ele next up Pietia. 30% of the votes polled for A and 20% of the votes polled for B were deemed invalid. Ele invalid na. A ading a 30% he invalid he de yati cha. Ele A ading a he 30% votes he invalid he de na. Abanting le B ading a khu 20% ati sila na. 20% he valid de oh invalid alle to abana pie do ai. While all the votes polled for C were deemed valid, if A got 822 more valid votes than B ati cha. Ele chila ya pi hi pi hai A to B a valid votes difference api chila na. Chicho hele ele B a he valid votes jang all de tina cha. Ele invalid ko 30% hele valid is at deta A adinga 70% invalid de o aile b ading aku izat bana 80% invalid hede na aile to hi a question aki pi hi a inward amu to b inward amu zat difference api chilana 882 a minus b votes to 882 hicha aile chiwa hi total hi x ti tau te o chi question a x aile a votes mu chu izat a adinga valid votes a minus b a valid votes ho cha chi total votes amu hani lawa valid votes a minus b valid votes e 882 chi ko hedina aile tun a adinga a valid votes ho se chi zan hai 70% chilana a adinga valid votes e 70% he valid votes so 70% of ipi hai 70% of chiwa 45% pa hi chilana 45% la ko na 70% hi valid na hile 70% of 45% ele 45% so hai ako 9 la wa 90% ai la ki dong chilana of 90% ele 90% chipi hai total x ako 9 la ki dong chilana of x minus ele b hi a valid votes is at 80% na ele 80% of ip hidi hai 80% chu chila 35% ako nai la uchila ne 35% abanting le 35% chiwa 35% hi 90% ako nai la ki dong ne of 90% ele 90% chu pi hai x aki pat sai la uchila na of x will be equal to 882 aile to hi cho ho zo sila hi chila 70 to 80 chiten ya hi pila thewa 10% common ai la do theu chila na 10% aile 45 to 35 a hi pi common la theu ba into chiten ya khu 5% common ai la theu na amban ting le chila ya 90 hito chila 90% abona common ai la theu chila ne into 90% amban le chila ya x dong common ai la theu kilo ne x common ai la do wa le bracket singa pium de tai ei le chila 70 aku na chu pi hai 10% hi common ai la do chila na so 10 into 70 oh ei le 45 aku na hi pi common ai la vai 5% na so 5 is at times of 45 5 9 and 45 na ele 90 hi apum pia common ai la uta chu chile 90 don ngai telo x dong hi abona common ila taw na so x dong la be ngai telo ele chila ya minus so minus ele tun lang khat lang pai ba no wale 80% a hi pi hai common ai la 10% hi chila na so 8 10 or 8 10 into 8 na ele 35% aku na chu 5 common ai la ki dong chila na into 5 7 or 35 oh equal to 882 chiko heading aile to hi abon in percentage jo se hi fraction in khel tau ta 5 by 100 into 90 by 100 into x into chiza ditai 9763 na 8756 63 minus 56 7 equal to 882 chila 0 hat 0 0 0 cancel thayo ile 9 1 is 9 9 9 are 81 9 8 are 72 7 1 is 7 7 1 7 4 are 28 ile pi hitai 5 into 20 na ile x ko izat ditai 20 transfer हुआ ले 20 into चुवा 20 ही transfer हुआ ले 20 into 14 28 280 चुवा 100 लंग transfer किने ले 00 अहिले total आहे 28,000 इमो तासे ना अहिले question ina do hi pi hai how many votes did she receive अहिले C adding a votes hi hol do chila na अहिले to hi votes received by C na C adding a vote muzat hi viauta zan hilita will be equal to C 30%. Okay, C 30% hilau de oh. C to is at 20% zo na. And the remaining 20% voted for C. C 20% zo hai oh. 20%. So C hin 20% amu aile 20% aile 20% so hai ko na la ba. Chilai 90 akuna hin la uchila na of 90%. Ile 90% pen hi chewa x total akuna hin la ki dosila na of 28,000 is that the time 20 by 100 into 90 by 100 into 28,000 ile 0 0 cancel hua le 0 0 0 0 na ile is that the time 9 8 or 72 90 or 18 plus 7 25 252 into 2 2 2 or 4 bana 50 na let 0 khat ki bana lai na 5040 option B che he de oh question number 8 we have to na in an election between two candidates one got 40% of the total valid votes and 30% of the votes were invalid. If the total number of votes was 7,500, the number of valid votes that the other candidate got. Ay lechilaya hi total votes is at 7,500 na. Ay le 7,500 la he chi chua hi piatya. One got 40% of the total valid votes at chila na. Total votes ako na hilo. Valid votes ako na ila duty na cha. And 30% of the votes were invalid. Ay lechilaya he 30% he invalid votes hai yati sa. Well, 30% he invalid a hele valid votes is at the high 70% na. So valid votes is 70% asa. Well, he 70% aku na he khatpa hen 40% amu di tina sa. Chin 40% amu le amo chang si chu achom Japan akhat Japan amu chila na. And ile achom Japan ni zat amu di hai izat ki ba na amo chang si 60% na. Chi he adang khat pa chana mu dita sa ai le honi hol do deu hi pi hai the number of votes that the other candidate got na chilaya chiwa 60% pa hi hol do diti na cha chi chui le pi hi tai other candidate na ama vote received is at the time 60% ai le 60% to 60 by 180 theu chila na ai le 60% cho hai aku nai la ba chilai 70% aku na 60% ila do chila na so 60% of 70% to 70 by 100 ai le ama 70% hi total 7,500 aku na ila chila na so 0 0 ile chi cancel le is at the time 7 5 or 35 7 7 49 plus 3 52 into 6 ile 6 5 or 30 15 31 na option D 3,150 tuna bana viau na fresh fruit and dry fruit chiwa hi fresh fruit contains 64% water and dry fruit contain 16% water. How much dry fruit can be obtained from 98 kg of fresh fruits? chi view thế này ele chilaya hi fresh fruit hi khat di sana chi fresh heading abanting le dry fruit na ele chi fresh fruit na ko na hi I phogop deu na I phogop uwa le chiwa hi dry fruit na fresh abanting le dry deu te ele in phogop ti mo le atui tham khat hong kang di sila na ai wanga chu pi hei chiwa hi aki phogop dry fruits atia aki phogop ma hi wanga hi chiwa hi tui chilaya hi tui hi pum kanga kang di ti na hello cho aji cho agobat na ki pho hi lo he na ahul that ti na hello cho ahul that na hi lo le agomo mo ti na hello chiwa hi zong hi chilaya hi water content pa hi tam ding chiwa hi tam din na fresh a hi pa na hi asunga tui umzat pa hi water content ko tam ding chilaya hi dry a hi water content hi home di ti na cha ele chiwa hi pi hai atui zo se la do wa hi chi view le chen ele fresh fruit a ko na he atui zo se abon atui zo se la au do wa le ahul leo khanum disila na aha mo mo hi chilai a green ka hi au me ti te chilai ka hi aha mo hi le ele chi fresh fruit na ko na he fresh fruit na ko na he dry fruit hi phogop over dry fruit ni mo sila na ele ahung gop nu nga jang hi pi hai tui tham khanum la lai sila na ele chilai a tui ho zo se dong cho bon ai la do wa le chiwa jang hi aha dan di sila na aha that ele chilaya aha that pa hi pi hai chilaya dry fruit na aha that dan pa hi to fresh fruit jang hi abona tui jo se la do wa le aha that pa hi chite ni ki ka he na chite ni hi chilaya aha that te ni hi ki bang di ti na cho chilaya fresh fruit na aha zat to dry fruit na aha zat pa hi ki bang di ti na ele chu hi concept ma ko na hi question hi ti solve deu hai ele to hi fresh fruit hitin view te fresh dry ele water content na water ele chilaya hi aha that di solid na ele fresh fruit na hu tui izat percent uma 64% chila na ele 64% ku tui hi le aha that pa solid hi izat ni di hai solid ku 36% ni chila na abana dry fruit na hi 16% water hi 16% hi le solid izat di hai 16 hi le 84% ku solid hi na ele fresh fruit na hi chilai ichi total aku na hi nan wat wa le pi hai aha that a solid pa hi 36% of the fresh fruit chi chila na ele 36% ending and 10 ele dry fruit na hi 84% hi chila na ama dinga 84% ele chi chui pi hai 36% chila ya fresh fruit na dinga 36% ku to dry fruit na dinga 84% pa hi ki bang di ti na cha chite ni hi chila 36% hi to 84% ku ki bang di ti na cha chi chu hi le pi hai 36% of fresh fruit will be equal to 84% of dry fruit na ile 36% to 36 by 100 fresh fruit to question is at kg atia 98 kg ati sila na fresh fruit in 98 kg la over le dry fruit ko is at ni mudio hong ti cha so 84 by 100 into dry fruit to x tilte na che x tilte ile 0 0 cancel thayo 6 let 12 3 or 36 12 into 7 84 7 1 is 7 7 1 is 7 7 4 or 28 so x ko is at the 3 into 14 42 na so dry fruit ni 42 kg mu thei deu tina sa fresh fruit ni 98 kg na la over na phogop mu wa le dry ahung iting ahung gop ting le 42 kg ki so ti na cho tun question number 2 vi na fresh fruit contains 78% water and dry fruit contains 20% water. The remaining part of the fruit is pulp na. How much dry fruit can be obtained from 100 kg of fresh fruits? Chizang hi direct in la taute a. Ele fresh fruit na he 78% water hi le atui lo ka chui zan hi di he. Aha ka chui zan hi di tai. 20 aha ka chu 22% hi di sila na. Atui lo si si. Pulp oh. Ele langkhat langa dry fruit na hi 20% water hi le aha chui zan hi di he. 80% na. Ele chu pi hi di tai. Dry fruit na hu dry actually 22% of fresh fruit. So 22% of fresh fruit so is that kg at 100 kg na 100 kg who dry fruit ko is that 80% of dry fruit so x tingte na percentage cancel thayo 20 into 5 20 into 4 ile 2 2 or 4 2 11 or 22 is that the tile x will be equal to 55 by 2 na ile is that the tile 2 2 or 4 2 7 or 14 27.5 kg option B na abana question number 3 fresh fruit contains 68% of water and dry fruit contains 20% of water. How much dry fruits can be obtained in 100 kilograms of fresh fruit? Ele 6 fresh fruits ahe a fresh ahe 68% water hi le zan mo a aha to 20% hi disila na solid ele dry fruits ahe 20% water hi le 80% he a solid pa hi na aha pa ele chichwe ya le 32% of fresh fruits to that kg appear 100 kg na fresh fruits will be equal to 80% of fresh fruits x tilten dry fruits x tilten na dry fruit x ile percentage cancel thayo na 20 into 5 20 into 4 4 with 32 so x will be equal to 85 or 40 kg tuna bana question number 4 fresh fruit contains 75% water and dry fruit contains 20% water. If the weight of dry fruit is 300 kg, then what was its total weight when it was fresh? Ele question anjo abul ha chu 1 2 3 achu ya le chuwa 300 kg pa he fresh fruit sa pi chula na ele chi question a he dry fruit sa jo pi a fresh pa weight ni hol de ti na cha ele fresh fruit contains 75% water ele aha chu 25% dita sila na ele langkhat langa dry fruit contains 20% water hele aha hi 80% wa so fresh fruit at 25% heto dry fruit at 80% ke bang na ele toy hold do hi when it was fresh na a fresh a avi chi hold do ele ama hi x tingta na ele 25% of fresh fruit hold do chu x tingta equal to 80% of dry fruit na dry fruit chu is at 300 kg api chula na ile percentage to percentage cancel tayo na so 25 one is 25 25 one is 25 5 in here 25 into 250 so x will be equal to 8 2 or 16 8 1 is 8 9 960 kg na option D. Mana question number 5 fresh fruit contains 66.66% water and dry fruit contains 28.56% of water. How much kilogram of fresh fruit will be required to obtain 84 kg fresh fruits? Will be required to obtain 84 kg chỉ dry fruit rồi hay nữa 84 kg dry fruit đây là chỉ là chỉ số mà sang vào hình việc nữa percentage ba đây là sang vào a fractional value lao thế này decimal point 66.66% quy dẫn hay 2 by 3 to cái bằng nữa anh bạn tính là 28.56% thì fraction này kia là vale 2 by 7 hình này chỉ hi lệ bị hay fresh fruit này 2 by 3 hi 66.66 2 by 3 hi water na 2 hi ati cha ai le dry fruit này 58.562 2 out of 7 na 7 parts na hop kan le hi 7 parts la cho 2 parts he water 2 hi ti na cha ai le to cho to hi fresh fruit này 2 by 3 hi 2 hi le amo chi zan hai amo hi a solid ka ha ka chi za de tai hop thuma hop ni cho 2 hi le 1 part chu water he dis le na so 1 by 3 chu 1 by 3 chu solid he de na ai le chilanga dry fruit na he la 2 parts water hi le izan mo a 5 parts mo chila na 5 by 7 hi a solid a ha pa chu hi kil de a chi chu hi le chi hi le pi hai to fresh fruit na hi 2 by 3 of fresh fruit na 2 by 3 hi la 1 by 3 zo 1 by 3 chila ya fresh fruit na dinga 1 by 3 parts to dry fruit now 5 by 7 parts ki bang di na cha so 1 by 3 of fresh fruits to is hai fresh fruit ki pelo fresh fruit pa hi hold do na x tu 1 by 3 of x will be equal to dry fruits so 5 by 7 parts to a whole hi na 5 by 7 parts of is 84 kg na of 84 kilograms let's see that the time 7 1 is 7 7 1 7 2 14 well x is at the time 5 into 3 of 60 na 63 jang ko 3 jang he transfer ki wala 60 into 3 180 kg well fresh food 180 kg he dit na cha tu ne ading in class he chan ga ta na